Hello, I am Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 5 as Korea. Before we start playing today, there is one thing I'd like to talk about just briefly, because some of you noticed yesterday that I sound a little bit tired. And that's because I have a flu and I'm recording with a fever. So it's not a burnout, I'm not bored, anything like that. I'm just feeling like crap, and once I start feeling better, I'll again start recording more videos every day. Just right now, I'm afraid that if I try to record more than like 2 videos, I would lose my voice, and it's just not worth risking that I'm gonna lose my voice and then I won't be able to record at all for like 2 weeks. So for now, I think like 2 videos a day is like the maximum I can handle safely. So I was thinking maybe I will stop recording RimWorld for a few days, basically until we finish this playthrough. I think this should be done in like 3 or 4 episodes, and then when we are finished with one of the 5 playthroughs, we'll just do 2 episodes, I mean 2 videos every day, so that in 2 days we always cover all 4 playthroughs, and once I'm finally feeling better, we will record 1 episode from each playthrough every day. I think that's the safest way. Hopefully it won't take too long and I will start feeling better soon. Okay, so that's out of the way, and now we can focus on what we are doing here. Let me see, we want to save up faith, I guess, to buy a scientist. Okay, we are at war with 2 people. I actually noticed one interesting fact, that the strongest save on the map currently are Aztecs, but Aztecs only have 40 tags. That's 15 tags behind us, but they're still strongest. They have to have insane amount of units on the map. So we'll have to keep an eye on them. And what else? We are probably saving money for upgrades. That would be my guess. Yeah, we are researching ballistics next. So we just have to somehow get through these wars without losing too much. And in the World Congress, we are trying to get open door, and more people are trying to get open door. Ban luxuries, that's not that bad. Okay, so nothing that would really be a serious issue. Fine, let's just end the turn. And we'll keep trying to end the war. Especially with the Inca, I don't think that Venice is that dangerous. He is at war with Rome, so I think Rome is gonna keep him busy. Do you want coal? Yeah, but you would have to pay a lot more than this. Go away. Also, once we get the minefield, that will help with all these random wars, because no one will be able to really surprise us, thanks to that all the culture that we are getting. Oh, wait. I remember what we are doing. We are trying to get an embassy in Buenos Aires somehow. Okay, let's just stay here. And we are waiting for someone to steal Buenos Aires away from the Inca so that we can get the embassy. And we are trying to, like, not lose the Great Diplomat. I remember now. But what was I talking about? Yeah, that minefield with the combination of the border that reaches 5 tiles away from our city. That will be very effective, because it will be quite difficult to get ships in the range, basically, of our city. So we'll have more than enough time to always prepare and destroy anything that will be coming towards us. But let's just end the turn. Enough talking. Oh, come on, Rome. What is taking so long? If Rome could just conquer Colombo, that would be great. If I had some ships, I would probably even send ships there and help him. I don't mind if he conquers the city. Because if I understand how this works correctly, if I conquered Colombo, it would just get destroyed. Well, maybe I could try. Let's see. Yeah, we can go back. He is sending quite a few ships. How many hit points does this there? 326. We have... I could try. Question is it worth it? I could send 1300. I could send ironclads. Then the thing is, what am I gonna do with ironclads? What if I just buy one? Where is it? Ironclad. There. You want a dreadnought. And we just try to get rid of the city-state. And take votes away from the Inca. I'm actually not sure whose embassy this might be. I am afraid it might be actually ours. But... yeah, I don't remember, so I'll just take the city-state and...
Nothing is particularly hard.
I think if we lose a vote, while the Inca are losing a vote as well, that's a okay-ish trade. They're not even willing to talk. Wait. Come on, Rome, can't you just send some land units and allow me to move to the city? What is this? Iron to Isabella. Listen, Isabella. You still want my iron?
See?
Wait. And you are at war with Rome and Korea. Okay, so we are fighting... or us and Rome are fighting same civs. This could be an interesting alliance that could maybe even last for a while. There is a writer, and I think we lost the cargo ship, yep. Maybe I should have just stopped our cargo ships for a while. Problem is that that someone who just pillaged our trade route will get a war score because of that, and then it will be more difficult to end the wars. What do we need next? I think the medical lab is still relevant. Vatican is about to be conquered. Great. We just need as many city-states as possible to disappear from the map. That's the best thing that can happen to us. And honestly, let's speed things up. No, I just wanted to check the B-17s, but I think B-17s still need oil, right? Yep. Could go for the golden age. That 50% modifier is huge. We can go for a new deal. That's also nice. I don't think the arsenal of democracy is that good for us. There's just so much influence built up with all the city-states that this won't be noticeable. Free hospital, 50% or plus 51 the citizen. It would just give us 9 turns worth of production, basically. I think I'll go for, where is it? For the universal suffrage. And this will guarantee that we stay in the golden age until the end of the game. Wait. And, well, you can start moving as well. I'll just get rid of the city-state. Open borders, no. And do you want to peace out? Sure. This makes trading a little bit safer. This should be fine. The city-state can't enter the... Come on, how is this guy called? The Mayan territory. Wait. Now listen. Can we talk? No. Move. Vatican conquered by Spain. Good. Oh really? Why is Rome moving away? Venice lost its capital? Okay, well, if you don't have money, you are not getting my luxuries. Nope. What about an embassy? We can have an embassy, that's fine. That hurt. Wait. Two, 4, 5. And I think I can attack the city. Next. We could create an alliance between us, Rome, and Spain. That would be great. Wait, let me see. Can we peace out maybe here? And I don't think that Panama has an embassy. It's fine, just any embassy will do. Oh wait, I'm not fighting Colombo anymore. What am I doing here? Let's just move back. Merchant. We just need money from the merchant, so let's send him to Mombasa. And I think it's time to tell everyone to move their spies away from our capital. Come on.
Maalopkin, anagditej.
Saluti.
Oh, and the war that we expected for such a long time is finally here. Rome and Darius. We just have to stay out of that. And you want to be my friend. Do you want to be friends with Spain? Yes, we do. Now we just have to convince Rome to peace out with Darius. Maybe take Aztecs into this alliance. And we should be fine. How much money does Spain have? Just out of curiosity. 81. Well, yeah, not getting anything from them.
Fuck off.
How many wars is Rome fighting right now? 1, 2... Oh, not that bad. Should be able to handle this. And can we finally get the damn embassy? Yes, please. Can't believe that this guy survived. Okay, 5 turns for ballistic, so by the time we get the gold from the merchant, we should be able to upgrade everything. Fortify. Next. You want to give me incense? I accept. Thank you very much. Let me check. What is it that we can still build? Could build military academy, but we don't really need it. And we don't need anything else. I could build a virus service, but it's quite expensive for what it does. I think we'll just be waiting for new buildings. What the hell? Why is it taking so long? It's all the wars, because there are so many units moving around on the map. Oh, hello! Listen. Let's just end this, because if I don't, I'll lose all the trade ships. Come on, come on, come on, talk to me. 18 gold per turn, 1200. Yes. Because that is still probably less than the investment into the ships or cargo ships that I would have to rebuy. It sucks, of course, paying so much, but yeah, it's, do I want to destroy some of his ships and lose my or all my cargo ships, or do I just give him some gold and save most of my my cargo ships? And also he's friendly again, right? So suddenly the world is much safer place. How much money do we have? 3,700. You know what? I'll just rebuild those cargo ships. Fortify. I don't want to upgrade this guy. I don't think I'm gonna be keeping him. At some point I'll probably replace him with another ranged unit. He's still fighting anyone? It's still fighting with Rome. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. There could be some city-states we don't know about yet. Trying to figure out how many city-states were already conquered. How much do you want for your luxuries? That's not that bad. What do we mean? We need perils. Accept embassy, yes. How much money are we making? Well, Now we don't need perils anymore. Good. Our capital should be safer for a few turns again. And what do we want to work? Basically all the important specialist slots covered, maybe except... Actually, we still need 3 more. 15 turns to grow, that's a long time. What the hell? 12. Was there 15, or am I just seeing things? How long until we get next engineer? 14, merchant in 38. I think I'll actually work the whole side at this point. 45, 45. Okay, what's the most profitable trade route? 14, 15, 18. Okay, let's go. How many boats do we have? 9 and Inca 16. That's a lot. I don't care what happens to Sidon. It's potentially our ally. We have a lot of influence there, but I really don't care that much. I just want to take alliances away from the Inca. Hopefully someone helps us here. We need someone to again try world religion, because that's always a waste of votes for so many people, and always when there is the world religion proposal, we can get through with anything that we want, basically. Okay, both failed, everything failed. Yeah, they invested all the votes against. That is bad. Well, let's try again. I'll probably try Wellington. Yeah, let's try Wellington. What are the other options? I could try Sphere of Influence, but that's even less likely to pass than the Open Door. Decolonization won't work. There is just so much influence that it won't be a noticeable drop. Yeah, the same thing. Open doors. Wellington. Okay. Now we get those upgrades. And in 6 turns we get a scientist. Hopefully that will give us another tag. What's next after ballistics, by the way? Come on. Show me. Corporations. Really care about that. Then the radio. Nothing really that important for a while now. Oh, we got the rifleman. Well, might as well keep it for now. We rigged some elections. We got an ally now. And we are friendly with more city-states. How much is this? 760. That's pretty cheap. And the upgrade from Gatling guns to machine guns is really cheap compared to the previous one. It's like half the price. Next. I think I'll have to build a recycling center this time so that we can get at least like 2 advanced units. And I wanted to check proposals next time. Great, so there is world religion. Sanction Spain, we don't want that. But I don't really care about that either. I just want to invest all the votes for the open door, and this time it should pass. Is Rome still fighting Colombo somehow? Yep. Come on, Rome. Just move in with more units and take that city-state finally. Made a mistake. I think at some point I agreed to peace out with the city-state, and I wasn't really thinking about what I was doing. I should have conquered it, that's for sure. Wellington has a new ally. Oh, that is good. I think he'll just take it back soon. What do we want to get now? Could still go for Cristo Redentor, but it's just a waste of production. And it increases the cost of other wonders later. So that's the last thing that we need. Let's just get Military Academy. And once we are done with that, I may just get some archaeologists. I will have to check if it's even worth it doing off camera. Or we can use that time and build like 3 more units. That's maybe the best use of the production. Actually, wait, we will get the scientists, so that will speed up the tax. We should have things to build. Can build one corporation. If that is the only thing we can do, I will do it. Actually, I'm not sure which one we can get with monopoly on whales. Next.
Fuck off, Fiddle.
I like that when the Inca Venice disappeared as a contender for the city-state race, that the Maya stepped in, and that there is still some competition for the Inca. I think if we lose the game, it's gonna be a loss to a diplomatic victory. I don't think that anyone can get any other type of a victory. So I have to be very careful how I handle the situation about or around the city-states. Let's see, can we get the scientist? We can. Let's get him, and we'll now pop 2 scientists in 2 turns. So that should advance our tax quite a bit. Corporations, what can we get? We can get Centaurus Extractors Headquarters. Which one is that? Corporations, this one. +1 production on all sea tiles near this, and that's interesting. Almost not for one city challenge, but I have to remember that the Centaurus Extractors can be pretty damn good. Fine, this is worth building. Next. And we have the money to upgrade another unit.
The whole country was tied together by radio. We all experienced the same heroes and comedians.
So what can we build now? After the headquarters, we probably want the broadcast tower, and that's still all that we really care about. And now we get flight. Again, nothing we really care about in flight, but we are going after atomic theory, and then we want to work on the Manhattan Project. I could maybe swap. How expensive? 2,500. I could build a broadcast tower first, and then just rush the headquarters with the engineer, because I can't rush Manhattan Project. Just the next wonder that we are interested in. Sydney Opera House, that's gonna take a while. 5, 6, 7. Then we want to get the CN Tower. And here we want to get the Hubble. Not sure if I should keep the engineer or not. How long is this gonna take? 3, 9. I could just delay the broadcast tower. I'll save the engineer for the more important wonders later. Let's check how many tags we have now. 59. That's what, 46, 48. So we are 11 tags ahead of the closest AI. Yep, now we are finally running away with the game, I think. Let's check our military strength. Now we are third, good. $45. And I think we'll make a cut here. Can we upgrade? No. We'll make a cut here, continue in the next episode. Next time we should get the Manhattan project and finally start rushing tags that will give us some interesting buildings or interesting wonders. Where is the next free great person, by the way? This is free social policy that will of course help, and this one gives population, happiness, free broadcaster. We could even pass on the broadcast tower and get a free one. I'll have to remember that. And we got 2 scientists from Hubble, which will give us 8, 9. That will give us nuclear fission, maybe all the way to satellites. Then we get Apollo program for another free scientist. That should give us like a free 11. It's gonna give us free internet. There's still quite a few tags that we have to research, but with all the scientists that we'll be getting, it shouldn't take too long. 3 episodes maybe, and then we should be able to start working on the spaceship parts. Fine, but for today we are done, so I hope that you like this episode. I hope that you're gonna join me for the next one again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.